Okay. We need to start cleaning up all this rubble. Lionheart said that he'll get the construction crew out here soon. He just needs us to clean up the mess as our punishment for fighting on campus. We just need to clean up.
I hate it. Why do we have to? We didn't break it.
We didn't break it, but he said that we should have gotten officials when it's like fighting with other students, but at least he didn't give us the harsh punishment that Denim got.
Yeah, I guess, but I've never really cleaned.
You've never cleaned in your life.
I mean, had people to do that for me, you know? Like, what?
That must have been nice.
I don't know how to do it.
Okay, so you see that stick with the white attachment on the end?
The mop, yeah. I know what it's called.
Alright, you're gonna dump that into the soap water that's in that bucket. And you're just going to basically clean up all the dirt and all the stuff that's on the sidewalk now. And while that's happening, I'm going to be taking this broom and basically brushing off all the debris off to the side.
Okay, at least I get an easy one. Mopping sounds easy.
Yeah, it gets a little tiring because you have to make sure not to step over the sections you just mopped.
I mean... Oh yeah, no, I would slip real hard. I was gonna say, well, I won't need footsteps, but no, that I don't have grip.
Also,
I will fall.
Also, you leave footprints.
Yeah. Like very small ones.
Yeah, but trust me, my mom yelled at me 4 times about that. So how was it anyway?
Huh?
Living in a big house, people that loved you.
Good. I guess bit suffocating, but good.
Well,
I mean, you got a big house, a lot of people doing stuff for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also had a big house, but didn't ever feel like my home, if you know what I mean.
You didn't feel like you belonged?
My father kind of made it that way.
I mean, I kind of get that. Not feeling like you're meant to be there. I mean, I wasn't, always high class.
You weren't?
No. I used to live at the bottom of the mountain, like in the forest.
Huh.
In a cabin. I was very little, though. So
I'm guessing your family must have come into money or something, or
they just decided to work hard and give us this life,
Your father must be very smart in business then.
He's smart, but he's useless about my mom. It's kind of a they just work well together, so they just manage to do it with each other.
I wish I could say that about my parents sometimes.
What, is your parents not like each other or something? Like, that's weird. Why are they married?
It's complicated. From what I can tell, they do like each other. They do like and love each other, but it's the subject of me that always caused fighting.
Why is that?
I'm a runt of the litter. I'm actually small for Rhinofaunus.
Wait. Small?
My brothers are twice my size.
Like Mason-sized?
Bigger.
That's tall. No, I feel very small now, knowing that someone that tall exists.
Well,
oh gosh.
Well, no, not that tall, but I'm talking about like just bigger, like bulkier, maybe taller, but
big rhinos.
Basically, and I'm the runt of the litter. And because of that,
little rhino.
Because of that, my father wanted to disown me right away.
That's stupid.
Well,
I know we're half animal, but... I know we are animals, but we're not animals.
well, tell him that. He saw me as a weakness in his image of our family. Our family is famous in our town for being the protectors. My father led like a group into defeating a large group of Grimm back then, and because of that, he was hailed as a hero and the guardian of the town. So, of course, when he had children, they expected all of us to be big and mighty like him, and when I came out, well, you can guess how he thought.
Yeah, stupid.
Yeah.
Okay, a little nature talk here. This is the only way I know how to explain myself. But I'm not... You know I'm still not good at this whole... feely talking about... Yeah.
Yeah, no.
I'm used to being in closed walls all the time. But... Here's a good analogy of how dumb this is. On how dumb your dad is. No offense to that, right?
At this point, I don't even know if I can call him my dad.
Okay, your dumb dad, well, he's dumb because being small is not a weakness. I mean, look at me, I'm small. Littlest tiny little ladybird. It's small, but it can do great things. I haven't done anything great yet, but ladybirds, they're part of the circle, and the ladybug does its part, and something will eat that, which will be eaten by something else. Not saying you're gonna eat it. I'm not saying you're gonna eat it.
But you mean like the circle of life kind of deal?
Yeah. It's really hard to explain it. That's the only way I know how to. Like, what I'm trying to say is being small isn't bad, and your dad is dumb for thinking that. Because here's the thing: think of it as a survival case. Considering he has such a closed-minded sighting of that we are basically animals, and that the runt of the litters are weaklings. If we lived like that, like actual animals, we wouldn't really survive.
No, and Denham's words would ring true as well, calling us nothing but baseless animals.
Exactly. We're not animals. We look human. Yes, we have animal instincts, but what I'm trying to say is, like, if we did that, then we might as well just be in a zoo. It's like the panda. The panda, it's terrible at survival. Second, it has like a baby, like it doesn't want, it'll let it die, despite the fact that they are endangered. But they'll do it. Same with wolves. Second you have a runt, they'll let it die. But not every animal does that, really. Sometimes, yes, a mother goat will abandon its child, but that's nature. That's because they have to survive like that. We don't do that.
Yeah.
Am I making sense? I feel like I'm just making a ramble on animals and nature and...
You're making sense. It's just...
Oh, good.
I don't know. It's a touchy subject with the whole with the dad thing. It's something I've had to live with. The fact
if I ever meet him, I'm kicking him in the face.
If he even lets you.
Oh, he'll let me. Don't underestimate a deer.
I certainly don't. You're my partner, after all.
Deers are majestic creatures of the forest. And don't underestimate.
Yeah, that's our Lyfa.
Yes.
Alright.
Oh.
Well.
Can I stop with the mopping now? Like...
You haven't even started.
I don't want to do it!
Don't make me do all the work by myself.
Fine.
Just...
I'm gonna do it towards the door, so then I can get to my bed. That makes sense, right?
Sure.
I mean, you said I can't walk on the water that I've mopped, so no footsteps into the dorm. Makes sense.
Sure.
I make sense. Come on, I'm smart. Oh, there's too much stuff in the doorway.
I'll move it.
Thank you.
Well, one-on-one can't hurt anyone. Would have preferred to have done this with Etain and Lyfa, but hey, Etain wanted to do some one-on-one training, so here we are.
Yeah, I would rather go against everyone, but I guess you can do it for a little stretch.
Wow, I'm insulted, I'm offended. Fine, in that case, here I come.
So is that your fastest? Okay.
What? I'm not the most agile of people, but...
I can see that.
Alright, fine. In that case... Guess I'll have to rely on my semblance for this one. Take this!
Oh. Okay. Just gonna dodge your little icicles.
Bugger. Bloody hell. Where did you train at?
Mostly with my father and my mother. Just basic training then. Obviously I went to the training school in Vacuo to perfect my skills. But most of this is just normal stuff you pick up growing in Vacuo. It's not exactly the friendliest of places.
A deserted region, filled with nothing but monsters mainly. Surprised you're even alive.
Yeah. In Vacuo you fight or you die. You have to be strong-willed and ready at any moment to have to completely pick up your house and move on.
Move your own house.
Yeah, well, it's either that or fall to the Gram or to the ever-changing sands of the dunes in Vacuo.
Sounds like quite a life.
You get used to it.
You don't really talk about your life that much, though. You just talk about how Vacuo is a barren wasteland, essentially. You never talk about your own family or whatever. What was that like?
You know, it was just normal. It's all I've ever known, so I don't really know anything other than that.
I guess that's fair enough then. Well, in that case, let me rephrase myself. What made you want to become a huntsman?
Honestly, breaking it down, money.
Really?
Yeah, it sounds a little, but it's basically all I need. Money to support my family, make sure they can live a comfortable life. Nothing like what I had to deal with when I grew up.
I guess that's fair enough. Everyone has their own reasons, and money's a perfectly laudable one.
Yeah, it's not as great as defending the people or bringing light into the world or destroying the darkness, but it keeps me going.
Yeah, I guess that's fair enough.
What about you?
Me? Oh. Thought it would have been obvious from my tangents about the White Fang, but no. Menagerie doesn't really have its own school for huntsmen and huntresses. So that's what I want to set up. I want to become a huntsman, learn as much as I can, and teach the future generations how to defend themselves from the monsters.
I mean, that's good. always nice to have the new generation trained and ready to go.
Yeah. Besides, the only way I got my training was through the White Fang, and quite frankly, I don't want that to happen with any of the new ones.
Yeah, we have a branch of the White Fang in Vacuo, but they mostly hang around the major cities. They're not really known for much, they're just another faction that's just there.
Yeah. Menagerie is the one place that they dominate, really.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
All the funness in that. Everyone in Menagerie has a reason to pick with the humans and how they were treated.
Yeah. This is getting us nowhere. Alright then. Been saving this.
Show me what you got.
See if you can withstand this attack. Ah!
Ooh.
From the field. Full report.
We managed to capture the majority of the villagers, and we set the houses ablaze.
And the other villagers?
Complete annihilation.
Very good. This almost makes up for the slave that you let escape. Oh, don't look so upset. Do you know why I get angry over one pitiful slave?
Because it's less manpower?
Ha ha! Because it makes us look weak. It tells not only those trainees, but the rest of Remnant what we're doing. Not only that, but since we left it behind, we look incompetent.
Sir?
Now that they have that slave, they can trace it back to us. They may know our location, our weapons, our abilities, and the rest of the slaves. Can you get that through your damn skull? No sense of privacy in this tribe. What is it now?
We got a report, sir. Huntsman scouts have been spotted in the nearby area, a few clicks northwest.
Thank you.
You're welcome, sir?
Oh no, don't get yourself confused. I'm thanking you for giving me a reason.
Forgive my asking, sir. But a reason for what?
let everyone know we're starting up evacuation immediately.
Yes, sir.
Having some trouble?
Never mind that. The next delivery will have to be sent to a new location.
Oh, is this going to be an issue?
No. Just some huntsmen, not an issue that we aren't prepared to deal with.
Don't forget, if this technology gets in the hands of the huntsmen...
Yeah, I know. There'll be my head on the line.
Just so we're clear,